What does it mean to be that girl? To the internet, that girl is a social media trend where some girls display this beautiful, healthy, aesthetically pleasing lifestyle who just seem to have it together all the time. Photos commonly attached to that girl include green smoothies, acai bowls, working out, reading, pictures of their legs on a yoga mat with the same exact headphones which every girl seems to have nowadays, avocado toast, and the list goes on. Now listen, I'm not bashing avocados or working out. Those are actually healthy foods, healthy habits, and that's all good. But where the trend goes wrong is the idea that this lifestyle is 100% attainable 100% of the time. Let's just be honest. You can't be the best version of yourself every single day for the rest of your life. That's not how life works, but that's kind of like what the trend makes it seem to be. And not just that, but that girl seems to never live with a messy husband, has a lived-in home, and most importantly, never has kids. And that's where this series comes to life. Listen, just like the next person, I want my life to feel like I kind of have it together most of the time. I really want to feel my best as a mom, wife, and most importantly, as an individual. I want to become that mom. And I really hope to inspire other moms who want more for themselves without falling into the social media trap of comparison. Becoming that mom is all about making changes to who you visualize yourself to be and making sure you personalize it to your own lifestyle. So Yesenia, how do you become that mom? I don't have the answers because I'm trying to become that mom myself, but I would say step one is to create the vision. Who do you want to be? What would the ideal you look like? Take this time to reflect on what you want realistically, not what you see on social media. Don't just start off by writing a habit list of things you want to accomplish, but write down who you want to be. What do you want that person to feel like? What are these person's actions every single day? Most of the time, they're gonna get them to feel satisfied with their actions, with their habits, and what they would do to meet those goals. What do their routines look like? What makes their life look this way? And why is it different than the life you have right now? Is it being more productive in the mornings? Is it getting more greens in you and your kids' diet? Not waiting until the house is a disaster to finally deep clean? That's me. After you have a vision of who you want to be, now it's time for step two, which is the reflection. Take a few minutes to reflect on who you are right now. What are some things that you love about your life that you don't want to change? Those are the positives. What are the negatives? What do you wish you can do different? What can you improve on? What is something that you're willing to sacrifice in order to meet your goals? Are you willing to sacrifice your 1 hour of doom scroll at nighttime, which no judgment because I do the same, 1 hour before bed so that we can start reading? Is your current life busy as heck and then you want to incorporate 20 minutes of just chillaxing? Because our lives are so different, and that's why I don't want anybody to compare themselves to anybody else, including me, including the next That It Girl video you might watch. You really have to personalize this down to you and your life, and also what stage of life you're in, because if you have a newborn, that is so much different than having a toddler, which I can imagine is so much different than having a preschooler, teenager, and the list goes on. To give you an example, personally, right now I am a stay-at-home mom who doesn't live the perfect life, doesn't have the perfect home, but I do think I sacrifice those things to have some more time with my daughter and be present in her life. Something I wish I can improve on is cooking and eating in general. I definitely have a dino nugget lunches, breakfast for dinner type of nights, and those are okay, but I also want to incorporate more healthy things into our diets. Something I know has been lacking and I keep trying, but I'm not excelling at, is having more veggies in our plates. How can I improve this? Maybe if I meal plan the week ahead, if I meal plan the dinners I want to make, the lunches, I can make green smoothies, I can hide veggies into pasta and like all those things you see online. Now, after you're done visualizing and you're done reflecting on your current life, the next step is the blueprint. How are you gonna connect the vision where you want to be with the reflection of where you are now? What do you need to do to get there? What are some habits that you can start doing tomorrow that can help you to start getting closer to who you want to be? And while this part of the plan is to write down a list of habits you want to start incorporating, please do not feel the pressure to do all of them all at once starting tomorrow, okay? Break it down to maybe start off 2 to 3 habits in a month. Work it into your schedule, see how it fits, see what you have to adjust, and then once you kind of got that mastered, add another habit or 2. And that way you can have a continual buildup of habits and you're slowly gonna get there to the person you want to become. And remember that there is no timeline. You don't have to be this person by the end of the year. You don't have to be this person by the end of like the next 6 months. You have your life to change. We're just starting now, okay? And as we know with anything of mom life, you're gonna have to tweak some things, adjust your habits according to your schedule, life changes. A huge example is I currently have a toddler and I'm trying to set routine. But if you didn't know, I'm currently 8 months pregnant. I'm about to give birth in like, could be 3 weeks, could be 6 weeks. So that is a huge adjustment I'm going to have to do to my own life and kind of work my way up from there. Something that always helps me think positive is nothing is forever. You're not stuck in this life right now forever. You can change whenever you want, whether it's a habit, whether it's going to school, your parenting style, the way you do things, everything is adjustable. And as moms, I feel like we learned that really quick during the newborn phase. But this is a reminder to any mom who just feels stuck out there. You are going to make it out okay. You're gonna be fine. It just starts with little habits. Even if it feels like your life is just the way it is, just remember that you have the power to change that, and you can change it starting right now after you click off this video. Now, a little disclaimer, my next video, it is me trying out 11 habits in a week, which contradicts everything I just said. I thought it would be a fun idea to jumpstart my habits. And if you want to watch the results, you're gonna have to tune in next week. I can tell you right now, it is not the best way to go about habits. If I'm being honest, I thought it would be fun to give myself a challenge, and I thought it'd be a pretty fun video to make. And truly, I cannot wait to embark on this journey with you guys on becoming that mom, whatever that means to you and whatever it means to myself personally. I really hope this inspires you, especially us moms, to create the life that you want to live for yourself. The journey will be long, slow, and have many bumps because mom life. But that's the beauty of it all. Life is always changing and you can always adjust it to however you see fit. Honestly, I'm interested in what are some of the positives that you plan to keep on your routine, and leave them down in the comments down below, because I feel like we always focus on the negatives and things we want to improve. But what are some of the positives? What do you guys want to stick to in your schedule? If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content surrounding motherhood, productivity, and wellness, definitely check my channel out and subscribe. And with that being said, I can't wait to become that mom with you guys, and I will see you guys next time.